Welcome to Padam Padikalam. Today 7th standard unit 1 poem. Before entering into the poem, I remember when I taught my super senior staff about the world of technology. I taught her how to use WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Within a very short period, she received responses from her old friends. She was quite happy. I introduced to her how to use Google. She asked me 100 questions and 100 times to explain till she entered into the world of social networking. The poem must have written in humorously for children, the oldies when they newly learn computer. Do you know the year 2000, the computer problem known as Y2K? It happened because of way in which some early computer programs were made to handle only years containing 2 digits. Example, year 1999, the last 2 digit 99. People were panicked. Companies and organizations around the world had to check and update their computer systems to avoid the bug. But no big failures occurred. When the year changed to 2000, those days computers fields was very famous. The poet must have wrote humorously the grandma's learning computers. The title of the poem, The Computer Swallowed Grandma. In the Google engine, Valerie Waite claims that she wrote this poem in 2004. However, this poem published with anonymous author. Anonymous means we don't know who wrote, unknown author. This poem was published in the English National Newspaper on July 2nd, 2004. And welcomed the whole world over for its humorous imagination and the computer term. Let us read the poem aloud. The computer swallowed grandma. Yes, honestly, it's true. She pressed Ctrl and Enter and disappeared from view. It devoured her completely. The thought just makes me squirm. She must have caught a virus or been eaten by a worm. I've searched through the recycle bin and files of every kind. I've even used the internet, but nothing did I find. In desperation, I asked Jeeves my searches to refine. The reply from him was negative. Not a thing was found online. So, if inside your inbox, my grandma, you should see, please copy, scan and paste her in an email back to me. Now, we are going to learn some computer terms used in this poem. Virus. A computer virus is a malicious software loaded into a user's computer without the user's knowledge and performs malicious actions. However, it destroys data. Now you understood? Worm. A computer worm is a type of malware that spreads copies of itself from computer to computer. Recycle bin. A storage location for deleted file from which we can retrieve. Files. Recording data directly in a computer storage. For example, program files and data files. Internet, a global computer network providing a variety of information. Jeeves, search engine, now in ask.com. Inbox, electronic folder in which email received by an individual. Now let us learn the summary of the poem. The poet was chatting with her grandma in online. Suddenly, by mistaken, when grandma presses the special key and navigation key. Let me little bit explain about the keys. There are 104 keys in the computer keyboard and has 5 types of keys. This control and enter comes under special and navigation key. There are numerous shortcut methods in control key. For example, control plus A, select, control plus B, bold, up to control plus Z it is there. Control plus Z means undo. Same like that, control plus enter means Page break. It goes to another page. Grandma images vanishes from her screen. This was not physically but symbolically used. The upset poet humorously writes that virus must have attacked her or worms. Searches her in the recycle bin, not found. Goes on to search her in the files and on the internet, but she couldn't find the grandma. At last, the poet requests all of us to send grandma by email, please copying, pasting and scanning if grandma is in our inbox. Next, the figure of speech in this poem. Personification. When I taught in 6th standard poem The Crocodile, I explained what is personification. The poet personifies computer to human. Now glossary time. Devoured, consumed, scorn, turn, desperation, hopelessness. Read the poem aloud with your friends. Thank you. God bless you.